No nation has known his statutes and judgments. Only the Israelites, man. And some of us in our wickedness and in our ignorance, and some of us standing here today are cut off from the people. But guess what? You got a brother who no beauty was found in him. Right. That's what the Bible says when they talk about Yahushua. There was no beauty in him. He's a regular rugged brother. He didn't have the flyest garment. Joseph had a coat of many colors. His brothers was jealous of that thing, man. This is fire, right? Yeah, you know, they was jealous of that. Yahushua ain't have that. His father was a carpenter. That's a meager job. He probably built all his own furniture and ate what he worked for. Joseph, a humble man. You know, respect to that brother. Joseph's so humble. Joseph is so humble, man. He wouldn't make his wife a public example. Think about that. Think about it, man. Joseph is so humble, we don't even know what happened to him, how he died or where he was buried in the scriptures, man. His story ends that he's the father of Yahushua. That's all you need to know, right? You guys better look forward to seeing him in the kingdom of heaven. He might walk up on you. Excuse me, brother. You just walked by. That was Joseph, the father of Yahushua, the earthly father. He might be here today. Well, they don't understand. You know, the Christians don't understand that. They think the Hebrews tell you that a man is ordained to die but once, and then the judgment. We agree. But do you die when the Most High takes your spirit from you in this earthly flesh? Are you dead? Are you deceased? Has your flame expired? No. That's why we read the book of Samuel. He saw spirits ascending up and down, right? That means going up and coming back, right? And Samuel was able to talk and remember. So did Samuel die? His flesh expired, but did he cease to be? No. The brother continued to exist. The death that Hebrews was talking about is the final death, when your spirit is destroyed. Come on.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 4. Bring it out. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever.
Come on.
The sun, I'm going to skip to verse 9.
I know what you want.
The thing that hath been is that which shall be.
Come on.
And that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun.
So there's no new thing under the sun. That's why the Hamites, when you read Amos, they sold the whole captivity to Edom. They did it before, and they did it again. That's how you ended up on this side of the earth. But there's a brother whose no beauty was in him, no comeliness found in him. He was humble and meek. He didn't open his mouth. He went to the slaughter like a lamb. He didn't open his mouth. When did Christ say, I'm not doing this? And then the disciples had to come yoke him up and say, nah, bro, come on, man. You're going to mess up everything. Did they have to do that? Christ wouldn't even let them see him in his weakness. The Bible tells you he went off by himself to pray and told them, can y'all wait for me? And he came back, you know, they sleep. Yo, the disciples was Jake. You know, they would ask him questions. He would always say, damn, y'all don't got no understanding yet? And you be with me? You know, because they just like you and I. The Bible is a relatable book. We just regular people. We make mistakes, man. We don't understand everything. Sometimes your teacher has to appear. Sometimes your teacher won't appear until you're ready. So guess what? Our teacher was humble. It was through him that you got access to the adoption, to the glory, to the covenants. Now, through him, we allowed to come up here and teach. Because the Bible says the Israelites are the ones who give the law, man. I wasn't fit to be a teacher with my Christian understanding. One of these strong brothers would come and embarrass me, man. Now I feel confident when I come and push the word. Why? Because I know the scriptures and understand. And that's the only thing you could glory in. That's the only thing you could be proud about. Give me Jeremiah 9:24. We're going to shut it down. Read.
This is the book of Philippians, chapter 2 and verse 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory.
Where's Canaan? Where's Canaan? Hey, Canaan. All right, go ahead, read.
Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory.
Come on.
But in lowliness of mind, let each esteem others better than themselves.
That means think highly of your brother in comparison to yourself. Don't think that you're better than other people. That means be a servant, man. The Bible tells you when you have a great feast, you're not supposed to be walking around like, yeah, this is my feast. Yeah, y'all here because of me. No, the Bible says be like one of them and serve them. And don't sit down until all of them have been served and seated. And then sit down. And then don't say sit down and put your feet up and now it's time for you to be praised. It says, and be like one of them. Be merry with them. You understand? The Most High is a great power. All right? So how can he deal with anybody that's dealing with pride? How? What is earth and ashes proud for? Sirach says that. Why is earth and ashes proud? All right? Give me Jeremiah, but this is one thing we can be proud of. Give me Jeremiah 9:24.
Jeremiah chapter 9 verse 24. But let them that glory in this.
If you're gonna glory in this. Give me 1 John 3:4.
That he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord, which exerciseth loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Most High.
I thought you couldn't judge. The Bible tells you that the Lord delights in judgment. He said you could glory in knowing me. Well, how do you know the Most High? Read.
Come on, this is the book of 1 John chapter 2 and verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him, if we keep his commandments.
Hey, shut up.
He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar.
So we could glory in knowing the Most High because we're trying to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We could be proud in that. We don't have to boast in it as if I keep the law better than you, but we can boast in that I try to keep the law. That's something you can feel proud about and you can feel good about. Everybody understand? That's what you're doing today when you gave up your Saturday to come sit with us in 5 Points in a murky rain, man. You was trying to what? Keep the Sabbath, right? So you was trying to please the Most High, right? So your intentions is all that he cares about. Because when you worship the Most High, you must worship him in what? Sincerity and in truth, man. All right? So with that, my name is Brother Yahweh. On behalf of all the beautiful brothers, we got the brothers from Sakari, we got the brothers from the 14th Street Israelites, we got the brothers from Mount Zion 144, and we got brothers from House of Israel. Is there any brother that I have not mentioned? We got brothers from CSI, and this is the vision, man. This is the, and brothers from Yahweh's camp. This is the vision. This is the dream. The vision was almost realized in One West, but when brothers split, we got set back 40, 50 years. This is the dream. No matter difference of doctrine, no matter difference personally between brothers, we can all dwell together in unity because we're Israel. That's the dream and the vision that the Most High is waiting for. We might could be almost off here. And all the Most High is waiting for is y'all to realize you brothers. That's the last test. Not Esau. Not Esau. Not keeping the ultimate Passover feast. Not keeping the ultimate Day of Atonement. The final test might be, can y'all figure out y'all brothers? Read.
It's Psalm 133 and 1.
Get some light on him.
Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
That's beautiful, man. Today was a beautiful day, Khan.